Okay, dear students, now we are back to our new session of geography, second lesson. Last 2-3 sessions we were learning second lesson, and now today we are going to discuss of ozone depletion. Okay, ozone depletion. You know that most of the ozone in the atmosphere is concentrated in the ozonosphere. That is sphere on top of stratosphere, that is known as a ozonosphere. Why do we call that sphere to ozonosphere? Because most of the ozones are being concentrated in that sphere. In that, but the thickness of this layer ozone is not the small as all over the world or all the times of the year, but thickness is not same in all place, different on above the India, same time that is different above the America or different above the Antarctica and such kinds of things. Its thickness is very small too. Okay, when it's a spring in the southern hemisphere, much of the atmospheric ozone over the south pole is destroyed, and the ozone layer, this area become very thin. Such a thinned patch is called ozone hole. When spring in the southern hemisphere, we are dividing earth into two hemispheres. One is a northern hemisphere and the another is a southern hemisphere. Hemi means half, space half. Okay, when spring season is in the southern hemisphere, then what will happen? The ozone layer which is in a southern layer in area becomes very thin, and such a thinned patch is called ozone hole. So, next one, let us see. It forms when the weather conditions are ideal for certain chemical reactions with compounds of chlorofluorocarbons. Why do this ozone hole take place? Because of some chemical reactions. That is what is the cause of this chemical reaction? That is a chlorofluorocarbon, CFC. And its content will increase when climate or temperature will decrease. Okay, when cold season comes, what will happen? The chlorofluorocarbons number will increase, and that will make the ozonosphere weak, and that destroy ozone. And CFC are man-made. This CFC these chlorofluorocarbons are made by man. They are present in many kinds of sprays and in cooling agent used in refrigerator or air conditioners. These are made by man, and these are present in different types of sprays and all. And again, the refrigerators which we use or air conditioners which we use, these all send out chlorofluorocarbon CFCs. In CFC released in the troposphere gradually move up to the stratosphere. Usually it is a man-made, so man are living where in a, they are living in a troposphere. Whatever we are releasing, that will be in a troposphere. That from troposphere this gradually move to the where stratosphere. There they are thick ice clouds that form over Antarctica during the intensely cold and continuously dark winter. So what will happen? There are one ice clouds are there. This where it is in Antarctica. So why these clouds are being get like ice formed? Because of a severe cold. And when sunlight returns in spring, but what happened? When sunlight returns in spring season, sunlight will return to their winter season. Continuous night they have, continuous darkness. When sunlight returns to them, then temperature will increase and that cloud will become melt. Okay, and then while melting time, what will happen? This cloud will send out chlorofluorocarbons out, and this chlorofluorocarbon will CFC in the cloud surface react to produce chlorine, and the chlorofluorocarbon will react and they will produce chlorine, and rapidly this chlorine will destroy ozone. Now you understood, I feel so. And again you see protecting the ozone, protecting the atmosphere. No, before that one small. So seasonal ozones. Seasonal ozone depletion take place at the North Pole. Like we said, same type seasonal ozone depletion that will take in North Pole too. What we said, we were discussed to the South Pole problem. Same thing can be take place in North Pole too, but it is much lesser because the North Polar region has a lesser land, and the air over it does not get as cold as it gets over the South Pole. And so fewer ice clouds are formed, and now the greenhouse effect increases. The greenhouse effect increases ozone depletion, so it traps heat in the troposphere and does not let it reach the stratosphere. This makes the stratosphere cooler, helping more ice clouds to form. Now let us protecting the atmosphere, protecting the atmosphere. Here are some things we can do to protect the atmosphere and check global warming and protect save us from global warming. And we can plant trees as this helps to reduce global warming. We can each and every person has to plant a tree. That is why government is forcing us to plant trees. Why? In order to save our earth from global warming. And we can try to save electricity as power generation burns fuels increases global warming. We can save electricity by turning off light, fan, etc., and unplugging chargers, lamps when they are not in use, using energy saving devices, LED light bulb and LCD monitors also used. And we can try to use lesser lighting at home. For example, we could wear warmer clothes instead of using heaters in winter. And like this to save the electricity, that one another thing we can do it. You to avoid like AC, refrigerators and such kinds of use alternative materials, and not use vehicle more, because these vehicles are sending out carbon dioxide, and it may cause a greenhouse effect. So what we have to lesser our usage of vehicle. So what will be the situation? We will not burn the oils. And next one, we can reuse and recycle things to save the energy used in factories to make these things. And now we can reuse and recycle. Again, reuse and recycle. This government is asking us to do the same. Why? After using, we are throwing the thing out. No, don't do this. And again we can use it. Why should we are spending the money more, and why should we are wasting the resource more, and why should we are making the soil spoil, and these all the things. Don't make soil pollution, don't make air pollution. So reuse, recycle, and the energy used factories to make these things. And now let us see, we can avoid buying packed food and bottled water. Should not use packed food as well as bottled water, as this saves the energy needed to make this. Why? This packet when we throw out, then what will happen? That will pollute the soil. The bottle when we throw out, that will pollute the soil. So that is why we say so. We can burn lesser fuel by using the car less. Then don't burn the fuel unnecessarily, and minimize the usage. We can use public transport, so depend to public transport, or a carpool. Carpool means what is it? Your car is sharing with another person is known as a carpool, or you share other person's car is known as a carpool. Okay, That is a very advantage one. When other person is driving, one person is driving, another person can use his time very efficiently. He can complete his work, and not only that, we can avoid the jam, we can avoid the noise pollution, air pollution, these all the things. If it is possible, walking or cycling is even better. Then again, avoid all. If it is possible, you cycle it or you do it what a walk it. That is good for health. We should replace all the refrigerators. Old one we have to replace it, and the air conditioner that also should replace to new, especially those made of 1995. Before 1995 made ones we have to change with the new ones. This helps to reduce the protection of CFC. And now even new air conditioners should be used as little as possible, and these are the things matters we discussed in this lesson. That all you have to read it again and try to make it by heart, and points to remember also you have to learn it, and inside questions you yourselves mark it and learn. Thank you. Have a nice day.